everyone, this is Megan from the Toasted Marshmallow Kitchen. In today's video, we're making 3 tasty dinners. First, we're making slow cooker pulled pork. I have a 3-pound pork shoulder that I'm drizzling with olive oil and a splash of liquid smoke. This will get rubbed into the pork and then it'll get seasoned with the spice rub. The measurements will be in the recipe link, but basically it's salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, dry mustard powder, and brown sugar. You'll want to set aside a few tablespoons of the spice rub, as we'll use that later on as well. This will marinate overnight. The following morning, I'm heating up a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet, and then we'll sear all sides of the marinated pork. While that's in the skillet, I'm going to season it with more of the spice rub that we set aside the previous day. Now that the pork is seared, it'll go into my slow cooker and cook on low for 8 hours. Once it's cooked through, I gave it a quick shred. This was really easy to do because it was already fall apart tender. The shredded meat went back into my slow cooker to absorb the juices. I served this over toasted rolls with a drizzle of barbecue sauce. This was the absolute best pulled pork I've ever had. You don't even need to add a sauce to this. The meat was delicious on its own. This is by far the most labor-intensive crock-pot meal that I've made, but it was so worth it. Next up, we're making Alfredo pasta. In a large pot, I'm cooking up 1 pound of spaghetti. In another pot, I melted 6 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to stir in a spoonful of minced garlic. Next, I'm whisking in 2 tablespoons of flour to create a roux. This is followed by 1½ cups of heavy cream and 1½ cups of whole milk that I'm slowly whisking in. Once the sauce has thickened a bit, I'm stirring in 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then this will get seasoned with salt and pepper to taste. The cooked and drained pasta will get mixed in with the sauce. You could reserve some of the pasta water and mix that in as well. That can help form the sauce. We had this with Italian bread on the side. This was a decadent meal and it's now my go-to recipe when we want Alfredo. Now we're making classic beef tacos. To a skillet, I'm adding in 1 pound of ground beef as well as some diced onions and red pepper. The beef will get crumbled up as it cooks. Once the meat is cooked and the grease has been removed, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of Kinder's carne asada seasoning and a splash of water. For our tacos, I heated up tortilla shells and melted cheese on them. They got topped with Spanish rice, the beef, a cheese sauce, and shredded lettuce. I was a little bit nervous about the cheese sauce because I didn't see the greatest reviews about the brand that we used, but we actually quite liked it. Thanks for watching. All recipes will be linked in the description box.